Hey, I'm live. I gotta get some damn lights on in the house. I'm sorry. I'm probably gotta turn the TV down too, because I'm sure they won't like that. It's kind of late here on the East Coast. Hope y'all are up. I can't make this one too long because gotta go to bed. I work today. Come on, somebody talk to me. Talk to me. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm raiding the fridge. Do I have any? Ooh, I do. There ain't a person on here. Where's everybody at? Come on, man. This is not good. Not good. I might have to delete this. Did I do something wrong here? Okay, we got someone. Jeff Rhodes is here. All right, Jeff, call everybody else. Tell them we're live, man. What the? Okay, 4. It's picking up. It's late. I know. It's working. Brian Miller, it's working. Okay. 4's better than none, eh? I'll take some. Whoa. Why can't I get this to stay? I'm gonna put the battery in front of me. 6 Dickard. It's not too late by you. This damn thing. Dark Horse. What's up, fellas? Barry Hansen, Jeff Rhodes. How am I? I'll tell you what. Let's give you a little bit of. There's some good news. I got an email from the great YouTube's gods yesterday, and I am now officially monetized. Monetized. Yeah, that's the word. I'm monetized. Sorry, I had to go get my. I'm gonna enjoy a beer tonight. I haven't had a beer in a while. I have my High Rivers Fishery Studies beer koozie I had to go get. I caught a tagged sauger in the High River one year, and it called a number, and she's like, "Thanks for reporting a fish. You want a hat or a beer koozie?" I said, "I'll have a beer koozie." Whoops. A little bit out of control in the beer there. I don't know what happened there. So, yeah, now that I'm going to be YouTube rich. But either way, that was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm still going to do videos that have music and songs and all that stuff. I enjoy doing that. I think it breaks up the monotony. Sometimes, some of the longer videos, if you're just like, if it's a cutting video or if it's like skidding video, oh man, I didn't charge my damn phone. Son of a, I don't have a long charge cord either. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on, let me plug this bad boy in here. Go in this room, steal my charging cord, plug it into this port. Anybody got any questions? Got any interest? Like, hey, what the, what's up? Nathan's on. Hi, Nathan. How you doing, buddy? I don't know how this is gonna work. I might have to hold it the whole time. That sucks. Did I miss any comments? Hey, Dickard, do you have like snow and cold weather? You think you could box some of that up and ship it over here? Because I could really use some. Actually, you can stand on my mud now. Ooh, 3120. That's a lot of saw, man. It is. I think you got to run 404 on that too, don't you? I wouldn't want to carry a 3120 all day. 395 kicks my ass if I have to carry it all day. That's why I only use it when I'm in the really big timber. I don't know how to put this. You're getting glare from a bald head. I don't know. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I have not been myself. I seem like I took a fresh kick to the nuts. That's probably because I have. 3/8 of 404, I use it on massive trees. Yes, definitely on the massive trees. It's good for, I know a lot of the tree service guys have those, and they use them for cut, like, you get one of them big silver maples in a yard or something, it's just nothing but knots, and, they just cut it up into big cookies and load it up and haul it away and do whatever they do with that stuff. But I figured I'd do a little live to say thank you. Because it wasn't for all you guys and all the new subscribers, I want to thank all them. If it wasn't for everybody on here that took interest in some of the weird crap I get myself into, this would have never happened. 2011 I started this. So we are on 8 years of YouTube life. And boy, is it... The most growth was in just the past 4 months. It was amazing. That first little bit took so much, and now it's like... So... I didn't get a video today. We worked today. I cut my ass off. We had an issue with the 748. We didn't get anything skidded. The starter went out of it. So you're going to come in on a Sunday and work and get ahead? Nah, wrong. Starter goes out of the 748. I'm going to try to get some video of the track link repair. I don't know, because it's, man, you got to hold our mouth straight. And that is a very high priority thing to get fixed. So I might just, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get video of it or not, because we're going to try to just get it together. And I got to roll, because I got a bunch of timber down over steep parts of hills. We're supposed to, rain's coming Tuesday. I want to get that thing fixed first thing in the morning. I got to run early and get parts tomorrow. And I want to get trucking. I want to get, as Alex would say, I want to get logs, man. I got the logs down. I just got to get them up out of the bottom. In that last video, I had that big road cut. Was it the last video? Either way, I showed that big road I cut down over the mountain. We closed that one off. I'm going to have to try to get a video of it real quick, what it looks like when I'm done. Like, it's water barred and all that. I mean, it's a road, though. It's still, you cut a road somewhere in the woods, it wasn't. I don't like doing it unless I absolutely have to, you know what I mean? So, but it's there. Show you the aftermath and how we try to keep the water off. And then the guys that all hunt this property will love it, though, because they can get their four-wheelers down in there when the deer died down there. The one neighbor was all excited. He's like, oh, you put a road down. We don't have to drag deer out of there no more. And then, but we cut another one just out the road. Not quite as big as the first one, but I'm going to cut after this rain and the dozer gets fixed. Knock on wood. Hopefully, see, that's the table's wood. Knock on wood. We get the dozer fixed, and I'm going to cut another. Oh, it's going to look like the California freeway, baby. Going right down around this big point. And I just spied on it today. There's just poplar for days down there. I like cut me, the kind of poplar that's fun to cut. That bean pole straight, looks like telephone poles, and there's about 6 limbs at the top that usually break off when they hit the ground. So you could just roll, man. Just throw them down. Nice tall. You can wedge them any direction you want. Just lay the whole patch out and just turn it loose. So I think that's all the broken stuff for the past 3 days. I got a video I'll put up tomorrow, maybe. Colder here, end of the week. I think we are supposed to get some cold, but I'm not going to hang my hat on it because it's been supposed to freeze like 3 times, and then the weather changes, and let's see, it's January 6th, and it's 45 degrees outside. I was cutting in a long sleeve t-shirt today. Oh, Barry, thanks for that, Barry. Hit the like button. Okay. I'm going to go back and read some comments. Cold first, Nathan. Snow second to insulate it and keep it in there. But lots of cold first. Long fake, dude. Hey, Dark Horse, say my hairline is racing my butt crack, and my butt's a winning. Where is it at? Yeah, that's the idea, Jeff. Honestly, Jeff, I'm just trying to get them up to where that 748 get. The main skid road's so tore to hell up now at this point, we just keep planing it off, planing it off, planing it off. Down, we're down into clay and hard dirt, and it just, I'll fold it, I got it folded up on each side. And when I come back, I'll just blade it all back in and track it in with the dozer and say, Mother Nature will take its course and grow, and you'll know there's a road there, but. I'm going to say, Todd, you guys got a lot of low lands. I mean, you got to be up to your butt in water, literally. I couldn't imagine the construction. You dig a foundation or something, and you might as well just dig a well, especially out in Rhode Island. Everything's so shallow. I bet you could hit water about 5 feet. Okay, checking more comments. I hear you on that, Nathan. Wow, we got 45 people watching. Let's get 50. I've never had 50 people watching. That would be cool. I don't think I have. I'm not worried about the hairline. Once she goes far enough, I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to shave this thing smooth as a baby's butt. I mean, there ain't going to be nothing. Call me Q. Mr. Dresky, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I gotta hold the phone because I gotta charge it. Because I'm a dumbass and I didn't charge my phone. I wanted to do this and then a guy called about the skidder and I had to talk to him for a little while. And here we are. Just you, me, and that beautiful deer there I shot. That's a West Virginia buck. I shot him over 410 yards away with the 300 Weatherby mag. That was a cool deer. Cool story behind that too. Wayne, I just said, I don't know. Sunshine helps. I will tell you, a little sun will really turn somebody's world around. A day and a half of it. I cut the dozers down so I couldn't walk in because the kid with the skidder was coming a little bit later than me because I didn't. That 748's loud as. It's loud. And where it sits, I didn't want to fire it up real early on a Sunday morning and piss everybody off. I'm trying to be as diplomatic about as I can. I've been working 24/7. So I wanted him, I said, I'll come in and start early, buck up some logs. And I'm going to grease the loader and then I'll pack everything back in there. So I walked. It's the far point where I'm cutting now is probably about 3/4 of a mile, straight line distance. Walking the skid road, it's about a mile. So I packed, 2 gallons of gas, a gallon of oil. I had my sweatshirt on, my tool belt, and my saw all the way back. And I figured when I was done, I'd ride back on the skidder. Well, then the skidder broke, so I ended up packing down over the hill out the bottom. But I don't know. I cut from 9. I cut from 9 o'clock until 1:30, and there's probably 16,000 feet on the ground. So that'll keep him going. That'll keep him going good. Once we hopefully get that starter going, he's gonna go. Joe, the kid that's working with us, is going to pick one up in the morning, I think. I'm going to get parts for the dozer, and. Oh, it's going to be, hey, 52. We're at 52. That's kick-ass. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. Friendship Harbor was froze solid. Where's Friendship Harbor, Josh Wellner? I should know this. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Jeff Campbell, where are you at? I'm guessing you're in like California, not California, but somewhere in the West. Tell me where you are, Jeff. Al, doesn't matter. You're here, so. Yeah, it's funny, you know, if you think about it, it's really not a lot of rain if you could distribute it over the areas that needed it. This damn, I'm all kinds of just discombobulated here. All right, back to, whoa, what did I just do? Back to comments. Wayne Tharp, Alaska. Goddamn knee just cracked. Maine, north of me. Okay. Okay. Jeff Rhodes, hunting trips. I do have one planned. I don't know if it's going to happen. I think it's... No. It's going to happen. Unless there's like a tragic death or, you know, something that, you know, okay, it's just uncontrollable. You just can't do it. Like, I'm going to just say now it's going to happen because... But me and a fellow YouTuber, we're going to keep that... That'll be maybe a surprise for down the road. Are planning a little trip out west to do some hunting for mule deer. I've got an incredible want to get I want to get a mule deer. I really do. I really, really do. I might be able to set this here. I'm going to try this because I'm shaking the thing all over. My ADD's kicking in. And the damn phone's going everywhere. This is the cord. I can't keep it on here with the cord. Wants to pull it off. No, Dave Guffield will not be during Bunyan. I hope to. I really plan on wanting to be there. Like I said, same thing. As long as there's no tragic things, I plan on being on Bunyan this year. If we're going to talk about that one already. Nebraska, Wayne. I want to hunt the sand hills. I ain't afraid to walk. I don't care if it takes me 8 miles in the morning. I'm going to go find me one. Doesn't have to be a gigantic one or anything like that. But I want to get me a mule deer. I have a friend that hunts out there on private land. And they do incredible, obviously, every year. So hopefully I can find somewhere. There's lots of public land. And I've been doing some research on it. Some people say it's a joke. And some people say, hey, it's not hard. If you're willing to work for it, you'll find one. So as you can tell by that wall back there, that wall over there, up there. There's 2 more on the way, by the way, plus all the ones downstairs. I ain't afraid to work for them. So, I like me some deer hunting. I like bow hunting the most. I'm really taking a liking to bow hunting. Raid and Milo. What do you mean, Mike? Tell me more. Milo seems to be, I know they like to eat that stuff. Tell me more, Michael. Russell. Raised in Milo. Okay. Gonna be a long shot with the rolling hills. No, I'm not gonna do it with a bow. I'm definitely taking boomstick. Definitely boomstick. Hey, Chuck, what's up, buddy? How's sweet Georgia? Hope you guys had a good holiday and all that. Todd, did you talk to your brother? Have you talked to your brother? He was pretty frustrated the other day. I called him, he didn't answer. I didn't get a call back. So, I'll talk to him. I got to get up there one of these days. I think I might go up Tuesday. It's going to rain. Tuesday afternoon, I'm going to drive up. I have some things up there I got to pick up, so. Maine. Milo, Maine, and deer like Milo, too. You know, Barry, I would love New Zealand also. You guys have incredible brown trout fishing, don't you? Yes, Mike did call. And my advice for him is there's two things at play there. I've seen this problem before. So you have obviously a cold surface coming in contact with warm, moist air. So first problem is you have to insulate that cold surface. You have to figure out a way to you have to insulate and create an air gap between the cold and the insulated warm area is be the first problem. And the second problem would be there's moisture coming up. And my bet would be with as much rain as we're getting, the reason he's seeing more condensation is because there's no vapor barrier under the house. So what that's doing is you're literally taking warm, dry air. So I learned this in high school. There's a word for this. Todd, sorry, man, I gotta stop reading comments. I gotta finish what I'm saying. So what's happening is you have this area of warm, dry air up here, so that he's heating the upstairs with wood, which is typically, I mean, it makes an incredible amount of dry air. So it's like is it diffusion? It's when something of a higher concentration moves to an area of lower concentration. So basically what it's doing is that warm, dry air is drawing the moisture right up out of the ground. And obviously it's going to pass right through any, moisture moves through wood or carpet or anything like that. So I recommended, I was like, get yourself some, halfway heavy visqueen or something, a vapor barrier. Because all houses have vapor barriers under now. And maybe go get a box of chocolate bars and talk your grandkids into crawling underneath the house there and rolling that stuff out. All you got to do is roll it out, and it'll, you create that moisture barrier, keep that moisture down, and that will help. And then I'd have to see the roof situation to see what to do there. And he mentioned something about the gas. I think that could be true. The gas heater could definitely be I don't know. I wish there was someone on here who knew more about natural gas and burning, because there's wet gas and dry gas. I should have asked my buddy tonight because he knows a little bit about it. But he says it is a little better since they turned the gas off. So I'm not saying it's 100% the gas or 100% the floor. I think it's just a combination of a couple things. That's all. And I think it's as simple as getting a little different insulation, ventilation in the ceiling, and that's all. I think it'll work itself out. I wish I lived closer so I could just go down and give him a hand. He has gable end vents on it. I don't think that the place he has doesn't have like a soffit on the end of the house like you're thinking of. Because like we do back here, like you have your ceiling. How can I do this? So if you look behind me, my rafters on my house, how's this? They run this way, parallel to that beam. So in between each rafter, upstairs, I don't have any insulation in the rafters themselves. Mine's all in the ceiling right above you. But there's vents, so it lets the air move above, but insulates that cold air from this room down here, so that surface there doesn't get cold. But you can, there's other ways to do that too. And you have to have a ridge vent, where in this case, I don't need the ridge vent because I have two, roof vents. They're real close to the ridge. They're more so for the summertime. And then, but being that it's open on that side of the house over there and this side over here, what it does is, it allows that air to move out. And there's also gable end vents in my house too. So that's what does that. But I offered some advice. Hopefully it helps them. I'd never want to point somebody in the wrong direction. But I said, it's just start with the simple, cheapest first. I'd go with that vapor barrier first. Definitely would do that. So you got to seal that moisture down. You got to keep it where it belongs, in the ground. So I got to go back and read some comments here. I got way out of... Okay. Todd. Yeah, I hear you, Todd. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure, Wayne, if Chad got another heater. Gable vents don't work. I don't. In the right situation, they will. But if you're not set up for a gable vent, no, they won't work. And more times than not, they will. You know, you gotta have a roof like mine where the insulation is just in the ceiling but not up in the rafters. You gotta have that. You gotta have it. The house has to breathe. It doesn't make sense, but it needs to. I'm not good at explaining certain things, so I'm sorry if I confused anybody. I'm trying to think of what else. Anybody got any questions? I see. That would be cool, Wayne. You know that? I wish there was a way we could. I just don't. There's something on that scale. I wish there was a way we could throw the funds together and either get him. He was talking about getting a new double wide. He said something about that, but he said how much it was going to cost, and that's understandable. Or if we, man, wouldn't that be cool if we could all get everybody together for a week and just, Mike, we're building you a new house. That would make me the happiest person in the world to be able to be a part of something like that. That'd be like when you buy a machine that has a problem that you just can't figure out what it is. You say, the hell with it. Just gonna buy a whole new machine. That would be cool. That would be cool, Wayne. Shame I only have one beer. That one was pretty tasty. Todd, I'd love to. I wonder what something like that costs. That would be cool. I have not yet, Josh. It's still for sale if anybody wants it. Unfortunately, I mean, it is what it is. Yes, you're right, Barry. I know a lot of people anymore, a lot of commercial jobs I used to work on. Before pouring the concrete floor, you would first put down a vapor barrier, and then we would lay, I think it was 1-inch foam on top of it. Depending on the type of, like pre-engineered steel buildings, they did that a lot. You know what I mean? Hey, Mike, you're up awful late. Past your bedtime, past my bedtime. We was just talking about your floor on here. You have to go back and check it out. I hope all that advice worked out for you. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to call you back tonight. And I just got sidetracked over my buddy's house, and it was over his parents, and we had a little get together. And I just hope, like I said, I set you in the right direction. I don't ever want to point you in the wrong direction. I would definitely start with the vapor barrier. And I got to find somebody that knows more about natural gas and like burning it. And you wouldn't think that it would cause that, but maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it could be a contributing factor. Maybe it's just making a more direct source of heat. But then a wood stove makes a lot of heat too. You're drawing moisture from somewhere, and my guess is the floor. It just has to be the floor. I'm sober, I think. It's no way to be, Mike. Propane. Allen Outdoors, what's up, buddy? The Adventures of Gwen. We tried to get some more of Gwen, but she didn't see any deer. Whoa. Did I disappear for a second? Sorry about that. Yeah, it's not good to... I don't think burning the gas is good inside. I mean, I know it's not. I mean, to a little extent, it's okay. I know a lot of people use kerosene heaters and that, but then again, the walls were paper thin in the house. You know, mouse farts outside and you could smell it inside. I'm sorry I'm shaking the camera, folks. I gotta hold it. The damn cord, I'm tethered to the wall. I can't go nowhere. Where the hell is it? There it is. See, that's what I thought, Barry. I really did think that. Yeah, you know what? You might be right. See, these are things like you understand, like you don't understand how it happened. Like I don't know. I just wish I knew more about that. You know what I mean? That's something I'm actually gonna get on the internet after I get off here, and I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna search that pretty heavily and see what the hell I come up with. So, but I wanted to do a live. I have not done a live for a while, and I apologize. I have not been in the mental state to do a live. I have not like. And what I'm going through, there's a lot of guys going through with as of the work situations all over the East Coast is just wet, wet, wet. And like I said, I try not to bitch. I really don't, because you like to think there's always someone in this world that has a worse off situation. There's always some other guy who's got a logging company. He's probably on the verge of losing 10 pieces of equipment, 10 skidders or 10 loaders or 10, you know what I mean? Or it's just, there's always, I got my health, I got my family, and hell, you know, the rest will fall into place sometimes. Mike, that would have been interesting. I wonder why you had trouble with that video you were telling me about. It had to be something, like maybe you used like a name, like did you use a brand name? Did you? Because I know if you mention brand names, sometimes it'll get you, or if you have like a radio playing in the background, it'll get you. It's funny. Something had to be. There had to be a rights issue. I don't know. It killed you. Nah, she'd have tormented the hell out of you though. Whew. Like that starter went today, and I was pissed, but I was more pissed that I had to walk the remaining 3/4 of a mile back out the other side of the track, hefting all my crap. But I was 2 gallons of fluid lighter because I burned a gallon and a half of gas and half a gallon of bar oil or whatever the hell it was, or somewhere in there. So that wasn't as bad of a walk, but it was still a trek out of there. And that was by the time the sun come out, so I got good and hot. Didn't know what it's like to work in the sun anymore. So, but the channel has come a long way, and I plan on taking it a lot further. I refuse to accept defeat. I really do. If I walk away from this, I want to walk away as a successful person. I don't want to walk away because things didn't go right. I just think it's just the chips got to line up, man. Chips got to fall right. Shit doesn't always go the way you want it. More often than not, it doesn't. But when that one time that it does, it makes it all the more worth it. Thank you, Mike. I try to. I have some I put music to. I have such like a broad spectrum of like what kind of music I listen to. So sometimes I know I put stuff out, people are like, oh man, that song sucks. Like that's just not. But then there's other times I put it out, people are like, man, that was great. I love that. So I apologize if I do that. Some videos, a lot of them I don't put any to. But like I said, I like to break it up. I like to make some variety. That's the part of the fun of it, is making the video and seeing it all come together. And it's like, yeah, that looks good. That's cool. That's what I like. So the monetization thing is just kind of like a bonus. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. Al, I'm putting in for an Iowa bow tag this year. I think it's in May. I can apply. If I get one, can you point me in the right direction to go hunt? Yes, they do. Gary Jacobs, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I picked a doozy of a year to start, Nathan. But you know what? If I make it through this patch, obviously, I ought to be all right, huh? And now, I mean, I'll let you know if I get drawn. I don't know if I'm good. Odds are probably not that I'm going to. But if I do get drawn, I'd love to find a little patch of private land somewhere I could set up on. That would be fun. So, I don't know. I'll talk to you. And I haven't had a chance to do the sawdust, but because it rains too much. But over the house, I got some real fine sawdust. My mom and dad's place in the shop, I got some real nice sawdust. Night night, Mike. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go pretty soon, folks. I got Dave, you know what? No, I never did that because I have my suspicions about the PA elk thing. I know some people that got the cow drawing, and that would be cool. Don't get me wrong. And you can call me paranoid and whatever you want, but it just seems like high profile people are the only ones that ever end up with the bull tags. Like somebody that knows somebody gets drawn for that. And my brother's been putting in for a Pennsylvania, he's a Pennsylvania resident. He's been putting in for the Pennsylvania elk drawing every year since it started. And I forget what year it started. He's never got drawn for cow or a bull. I mean, yeah, luck's luck, but I mean, he's diehard. So I don't know. I mean, it would be cool, yeah, but I mean, it'd be more cool. What? Wyoming elk hunt, maybe. I think that would be cool. PA elk, they don't venture real far. I mean, you can find them. If you can shoot a deer in PA, you can shoot one hell of an elk in PA, and they're not really. I mean, yeah, they're afraid of people, but I mean, God, it's a rifle. If they're on the other hill, wait for the opening and kapow. That's high profile. That's awesome, Dave. Like I said, I'm probably just paranoid. It's probably just me. But that's really cool. Did he get one? 72. Wayne, I'd be all over the pheasant hunting out there too. I shoot the hell out of them here. Used to shoot a lot of them. I haven't really had time to go. I've been wanting to do a video. I mean, our pheasants are all stocked. I mean, basically they're flying chickens. But we still enjoy hunting them, you know, the bird dogs and such. My brother's got a killer dog. I think I have a little bit of video when I was hunting in hunting season with my brother. Me and him went Saturday afternoon before buck season. And I shot one and he got one, but it was just a short clip. I had a picture of me and the dog. There was this old pickup truck out in the field. And I like hung the bird on it and took the picture of the dog. It was pretty cool. Reading comments. 8x8. Damn, that's a big elk. What's up, Killjoy? How's things up in Erie? Same as down here, muddier and shit. I kind of feel that way. I mean, it's not. I'd like to shoot one with a bow, maybe. I hear, Josh, I hear the Maine moose tag's pretty tough to get. 8-pound bowling balls of destruction in Iowa. Why do they call them that, Wayne? Brian, where south of Pittsburgh you live? I mean, you know, not exact location. Just give me an eyeball, or you know, what? Not eyeball. I don't know what that word is. Just close. Oh, car damage. Yeah. They weigh 8 pounds. Damn, those are big chickens. Our pheasants don't weigh no 8 pounds. I got a pheasant pen at the house and stuff. I've had them in videos, but I just keep them for a little bit, and then for our gun club. California, I know California. I did a big job right down by California, Brian. A long time ago. I did 2 actually. You look all the way back at my videos. God, this is 6-7 years ago. You'll see like Snowy Timber and Snowy Timber 2. I can't remember if I did some when we were on the school. Brownsville School. We timbered all their property. My buddy lives in just up out of Brownsville, up by Pencraft. We timbered his property. That was what the Snowy Timber videos were of. We're going to have to shut this thing down at 45 minutes. We're at 42:15. That's cool, Josh. That's really cool. Montana is, yeah. I got to get out that way. I'm single now, so what the hell? The only person I got to spend money on is myself. So let's go hunting. 2 made it. Hell, what the hell? 2's better than none. See, the problem I have around here is one time the coyotes chewed through the fence. They chewed through 2 layers of chicken wire, Wayne, in 2 spots. There's 2 different dogs chewing. And for the life of me, I don't know how their mouths didn't hurt so bad from chewing the chicken wire that they could actually eat the pheasants. But they did. They killed them. And then another time they died, and there was nothing got in there. But the heads were chewed off. So the best thing, like there's no holes in the fence. So the best thing we could figure was a weasel got in there, because they say a weasel small get right in there and chew their heads off, kill them. Mean little bastards. What in the hell? Steve, is that new edition keeping you up? It's past all our bed. Actually, Steve's an hour behind us. It's only 9:30 out there. He's good to go. Jesus. Nightly homework. What's your homework, buddy? You trying to figure out what kind of meat you're gonna smoke this week? Make Mike McCoy drool. You do post some pictures, some damn fine looking meals. Wayne, I used to trap like a son of a bitch. I mean, you can see right there, that's coyote hide, there's fox hide, there's a red, a gray, and a muskrat. I mean, I was doing it to the point, in PA they're a little harder to trap, but I mean, I was getting down to the point where I had like a line off my quad that was about 5 miles long, and I was catching on average 1 a day, which is very good out in our area. We need to get on the coyote hunt. Wow, I wish it still paid like that. I really do, Wayne. I was just telling my friend tonight. I said, man, I miss trapping. I do. Especially trapping beaver. You know, with the 330s and the leg holds. You don't have to worry about scent or anything like that. They're just fun. Especially this year would have been good. Nothing froze. I mean, you could be tearing shit up right now. Especially drowner sets. Billow Bill. Oh, I gotta say, Steve, nice way by having Crystal nail me with the meat wagon. That was classic. That was a snazzy looking trailer, though. It really was. David Golden, thank you so much, buddy. We'll see you later. It's 45. Fuck, we're there already. Everybody, I gotta shut her down. Oh, Wayne, you're right. They'll nip your finger off in a second. Video Vials, thank you. Steve, thanks for stopping by. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for the support in the channel. Thank you for the comments. The comments lately, some of the people have been leaving some of the most kick-ass comments you could ever want. Just support from people I've never met before in my life. Some I have. And Logan Keenan, I'm sorry, buddy. We gotta shut her down. But I mean, as of the comments, seriously, they're just killer. Hopefully we get the starter for tomorrow. We get the dozer fixed and all in the right in the world and again, and we can wade around the mud on Tuesday when we get this next half-inch of rain or whatever the hell we're going to get. That's not what I wanted to say, but it is what I wanted to say. Todd, I want to come up and do some deer hunting sometime. I really do. Chase some stuff around with the pumpkin gun. I think we could kill a few bucks up there. Wouldn't mind archery hunting up there one time. That would be a blast. I'm sure. When is your rut, Todd? Tell me real quick before you go. Did you go? Tell me before you go. Thanks, Wayne. You too, buddy. Todd probably only went. I'll have to call him. We had the most on here tonight at 50 something. November 1 through 15th. Well, it's about the same as here. Shit. All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much. We will be coming at you with some more videos, so stay tuned. Hopefully I got some better news to share.